So let me get started. So we'll just do a small recap of day 4. Uh, in the day 4, the last session, we have seen about the verbs, the Kriya Padam. Kriya Padam is nothing but a word which specifies a particular action. So that we call it as Kriya Padam. And we have seen few examples like Gachati, Likhati, Patati, and few others we have seen. And similarly, Gachami, Likhami, Patami, and Gachatu, Likhatu, Patatu. So we'll be seeing these examples again today. We'll be revising these things again one more time. And we have seen few common words which are used like Hari Hom, Shubharatrihi, uh, Suprabhatam. So these kind of common greeting words which you have seen in the last class. And we have also framed our own story in Sanskrit. And of course the participants, you yourself framed the stories in Sanskrit with the basic sentences. And we also seen how to say time in Sanskrit, like Samayaha. So if you want to say 5 o'clock, Panchavadanam, 6 o'clock, Shatvadanam. So the time, how to say the time, that we have seen in the last class. And we have also seen the workbook exercises, page numbers of workbook exercises. So that's all for the day 4. And day 5, let me just again give a brief introduction about the Kriya Padam. So here, so as I said earlier, Kriya Padam is a word which gives the meaning of particular action. Okay, so as in English we have lot of verbs like go, come, sit, stand, um walk, sing, talk, speak. So there are a lot of such verbs you can see in English. The same way you can even find in uh, Sanskrit as well. And before we get into Kriya Padam, we have also seen what is a noun actually. We have seen few nouns like Saha, Sa, and Tat. Saha means he, Sa means she, and Tat means it. So I'm going a little faster because these lessons were already covered in the previous session. So and Eshaha, Esha, Etat. It means again he, she, and this. So the difference between Saha and Eshaha is Saha specifies the person who is little far away from us, and Eshaha specifies the person who is closer to us. Like Saha, Sa, Tat, he, she, and that. So these three words specifies the object or the person which is far from us, and Eshaha, Esha, Etat. It's again he, she, this. So these three words specifies the object or person who is nearer to us. And the question words we have seen like kaha, ka, kim. Like kaha and ka means who. Like kaha is a masculine version and ka is a feminine version. And kim is neuter, what. It means what. And we have seen words like bhavan, bhavati. Bhavan, Bhavati means you. Bhavan means you in masculine, and Bhavati is you for feminine. And we can use any word, any Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Margaha, Sita, Balika, Nadi. So all these are some Sanskrit words which specifies some object. Ramaha is the name of the person. Vaidyaha, it's again a profession, a person who is doing the profession of medicine. And Margaha, the road. Sita, name of the person. And Balika, young girl, and Nadi, the river, Mitram, friend, Yanam, vehicle. Okay, so here in the previous classes we have seen all these forms and how to use these forms we have seen in the previous class. And so only with Ramaha we cannot uh, get anything out of it. Just Ramaha means it just says the name of the person. So unless it is added with some action, that is a verb, the sentence may not be complete. So in Sanskrit we have a couple of verbs like karoti. Karoti means to go. Shamatam. Karoti means to do. Gachati means to go, and pibati means to drink, and khadati means to eat, and patati means to read, likhati means to write, vadati means to tell, prichati means to ask, and pashyati to see, and dadati to give, and asti to exist. So, any Kriya Padam in Sanskrit, generally we learn the Kriya Padam based on these forms. First we will learn these forms which ends with T, and that is kind of a base word for all the Kriya Padams. All other forms are derived from this, like Karoti, Gachati, Pibati. For example, in future if you want to get new Kriya Padam, you might be you might be getting word like Likhati, Vadati. Okay, so now we have list of Kriya Padams, Karoti, Gachati, and you can actually use these Kriya Padams with any of the nouns in the left hand side. In the left hand side we have Ramaha, Ramaha Karoti. That means Rama is doing, and Vaidyaha Karoti, doctor is doing, and Margaha Gachati, road is going, and Sita Pibati, Sita drinks. So basically, you can take any verb and you can add the Kriya Padam, so that becomes a complete sentence in Sanskrit. Okay, so and here in the left hand side, if you see, it has almost all the words, yeah, like Saha, Sa, Tat, like all third person words, and as well as the second person words, like Bhavan, Bhavati is the second person. So we have almost all the words except one word called Aham. Aham is missing in this list. The reason is for Aham, we cannot use these forms called Karoti, Gachati, Pibati, Khadati. Like I cannot say Aham Karomi, Aham Karoti, we cannot say. Aham Gachati, we cannot say, because it's the wrong forms. The Karoti, Gachati cannot be used with Aham, but it can be used with any other forms to signify the present tense. So to use with Aham, we have to modify these forms a little bit. So all the forms instead of T, it ends with me. Like Karoti becomes Karomi, Gachati becomes Gachami, Pibati becomes Pibami, Kadati becomes Kadami, Patati becomes Patami, Likhati becomes Likhami, Vadati becomes Vadami, Prichati becomes Prichami, Pashyati becomes Pashyami, Dadati becomes Dadami, Asti becomes Asmi. So you can say now you can frame words like Aham Karomi, Aham Gachami, Aham Pibami, Aham Khadami. So that means Aham Karomi means I am doing, Aham Gachami I am going, Aham Pibami I am drinking, Aham Khadami I am eating, Aham Patami I am reading, Aham Likhami I am writing, Aham Vadami I am telling, Aham Prichami I am asking, Aham Pashyami I am seeing, Aham Dadami I am giving, Aham Asmi I am there. Okay, so these are the right forms which you can use with Aham. Okay. So whatever these two forms, Karoti, Karomi, Gachati, Gachami, all these forms signifies the present tense and now we know how to use these forms with nouns, right? So for order or request, we have seen forms like karoti becomes karotu, gachati becomes gachatu, pibati becomes pibatu, khadati becomes khadatu. So like that, all the suffixes will be replaced with tu. So if you say karotu, you do. Gachatu, you go. Pibatu, you drink. So you are basically you are ordering or requesting. So the order or request is based on your tone and your expression. That differentiates whether you are ordering or requesting. But the word is same for both. So you can use with anything like bhavan karotu, you do, and bhavati karotu if you are requesting to a female, bhavati karotu, you do, and saha gachatu. So if you use this karotu, gachatu, pibatu forms with bhavan, bhavati, that becomes order or request. And if the same thing if you are using with saha or sa or eshaha, kaha, ramaha or sita, any other noun forms, that gives a meaning like let him do, like saha karotu, it means let him do, and sa karotu, let her do, and tat karotu, let it do, and ramaha karotu, let rama to do, and vaidyaha karotu, let vaidya to do. So that is what it means. So this also we have seen in the last class. Astu. So here, this is the today's topic. It starts with Shashti. So in English grammar, we can see that possessive case or genitive case. So generally, it gives the meaning of belongs to or of in English. Like so in English, we'll be using prepositions like of or belongs to. So for those things, we'll be using different forms in Sanskrit. Like if you want to say Ramaha, is Ramaha means just a name, and it just signifies a person whose name is Rama. And Ramasya means belonging to Rama or Ramas or of Rama. So example, Ramaha asti, Rama is there, and Ramasya pita asti, so Rama's father is there. So there is a relation wherever the relationship comes between Rama and some other person, like Ramasya Pita, so Rama's father, and Ramasya Mata, Rama's mother, and Ramasya Putraha, the child of Rama, and Ramasya Patni, the wife of Rama. So wherever the relationship comes, and we can use we can just suffix with asya, so that gives the meaning of the relationship or the belonging to. Like you can even say Ramasya Pustakam, it means a book belongs to Rama. Ramasya Griham, a house belongs to Rama. Ramasya Vidyalayaha, a school of Rama. So anything which belongs to Rama, we can specify with the suffix asya. So that gives the meaning of possessive or genitive case in Sanskrit. So we can see few other examples like balakaha, balakasya, and sikshakaha, sikshakasya, and devaha, devasya, and phalam, phalasya, pustakam, pustakasya, and chitram, chitrasya. So, for example, Ramasya Pita Dasharatha, and similarly, Balakasya Nama Ramaha, Sikshakasya Nagaram Mumbai Nagaram, and Devasya Nama Ramaha, Palasya Nama Amraphalam, and Pustakasya Nama Ramayanam, and Chitrasya Varnaha Raktavarnaha. So basically, we can give the relationship between an object and some other thing, like with using these suffixes. So if you see, all the suffixes are same. Ramasya, Balakasya, Sikshakasya, Devasya, Phalasya, Pustakasya, Chitrasya, and Vastarasya, Dwarasya, Grihasya. Um, for almost everything we can add this suffix. And we have also seen the word called Saha. Saha, we cannot say Sasya. Like Ramaha, Ramasya, and Saha, Sasya, we cannot say. Saha becomes Tasya. Like Saha Balakaha, Tasya Nama Ramaha. He is boy and his name is Rama. And Tasya Nama, Tasya Griham, Tasya Vidyalayah, Tasya Margaha. So Tasya means his. And we have also seen, we have also know the word called Bhavan. Bhavan means you. So if you want to say your, it will be Bhavataha. So in the first lesson, we have seen Bhavataha Nama Kim. So there Bhavataha means your. It's a modified form of Bhavan. So Bhavan becomes Bhavataha. So here only these two words are little different, but all other words generally ends with Asya. And there are a few other exceptions in this case. So we are not looking at very deep right now, and we are not studying about those exceptions at the beginning level. So in most in normal conversational Sanskrit, these well-known forms itself, they themselves are enough in normal conversation, in Sanskrit conversation. But if you observe all these words, all these are either Pulinga or Napumsakalingam. Either it is a masculine or a neuter. Like Ramaha is a masculine word, and Balakaha is a masculine word. Like, and Phalam is a neuter, and Pustakam is a neuter, and Chitram is a neuter. So here in this list, the Strilingam is not there. The reason is the Strilingam forms, they have different suffixes that we will be seeing it now. Example, Sita. So Sita, Sitayaha, like of Sita. Like Sitayaha Patihi Ramaha. Sitayaha Putraha Lavaha. Sitayaha Putraha Kushaha. And similarly, Mala Malayaha. And Patrika Patrikayaha. Patrikayaha Nama the Hindu. Patrikayaha Nama the Indian Express. So you can put anything. So only for Strilingam, the suffix will be Yaha. And Devi is again a Strilingam. It again becomes Devyaha. It's not Deviyaha, it is Devyaha. And Lekhani becomes Lekhanyaha. And Nartaki becomes Nartakyaha. Kupi becomes Kupyaha. I think this gives a clarity. And few other words like Sa. Again, here we will not get form like Sayaha. It will be Tasyaha. Sa will be Tasyaha. Sa Balika. Tasyaha Nama Sita. Tasyaha Griham. Like Tasya Griham. Tasyaha Griham. Tasya Vidyalayah. Tasyaha Vidyalayah. Tasya Margaha. Tasyaha Margaha. And similarly, Bhavati, it again follows the same as Devi, like Bhavati becomes Bhavatyaha. In the first lesson, we have seen Bhavatyaha Nama Kim. What is your name in feminine version? So, all this list is a Strilingam. So, here only thing to remember is Asya is a suffix for masculine and neuter, and Yaha is a suffix for Strilingam. And here if you observe, the word called aham is missing, because aham is used for both masculine and neuter, and masculine and feminine. So the form will be mama, and that is why you will be saying mama nama Ashokaha. So my name is Ashok. So mama will not undergo any gender. It doesn't have any gender differentiation there for mama. So aham mama and bhavataha Bhavatyaha is for Bhavan and Bhavati. Okay, now let's do a small exercise. I have listed down few words, so probably you people can pick up any of the word and you can say the name of that. Like Devaha, Devasya Nama Ramaha. Griham, Grihasya Nama, you can give some name. And Vidyalayaha, Vidyalayasya Nama. Balakaha, Balakasya Nama. Mitram, Mitrasya Nama. Patrika, Patrikayaha Nama. Shala, Shalayaha Nama. Balika, Balikayaha Nama. Devi, Devyaha Nama. So just you can take any word and you can give the name of that.
What is the possessive form of tat here?
Tat and Saha will be the same. Saha will be Tasya and Tat will also be Tasya. So Tat Pustakam Tasya Nama Ramayanam. Okay, so let me just give few other examples. So you can read this slide and you can frame sentences yourself like Dasharataha asti, Ramaha asti. So you have to link them like Dasharataha, Kshamitam, Dasharatasya putraha Ramaha and Shivasya putraha Ganeshaha. And the same way the reverse order. Ramasya pita Dasharataha and Ganeshasya pita Shivaha. So maybe you can you people yes, please you can pick one or two words and you can frame sentences and you can tell now. अस्तु अग्रिम पत्रमस्ति एवं सीता सीतायाः पतिः रामः सत्यभामा सत्यभामायाः पतिः कृष्णः the same way the other way also like रामस्य पत्नी सीता कृष्णस्य पत्नी सत्यभामा. So now can you make three sentences each one of you? And one more thing I wanted to show it here is I have collected a few Kriya Padam list of Kriya Padas which more frequently we use while conversing. Uh,
All participants are
so
muted.
we will be using more frequently these Kriya Padas like Gachati means going, Agachati means coming, Patati means reading, Patati means falling, Kridati means playing, Vadati means telling, Pibati means drinking, Likhati means writing, Nayati means carrying, and Pashyati means seeing, Prichati means asking, Bhavati means existing, and Milati means meeting, and Tyajati means giving up, Khadati means eating, Janati means knowing, Karoti means doing, Shrunoti means hearing or listening, and similarly Dadati means giving, Preshayati means sending, Prakshalayati means washing, Uttishtati means standing up, Upavishati means sitting down, Stapayati means placing, Smarati means remembering, Suchayati means informing, Ichchati means liking, Svikaroti means taking, Grihnati means holding, Roditi means crying, Shaknoti means capable or can, and Anayati means bringing, Krinati buying, Nindati means blaming, Havayati calling. And for each of these forms, you might get three other forms as of whatever we have learned as of now, like Gachati, Balakaha Gachati, Aham Gachami, Bhavan Gachatu. So Gachati, Gachami, and Gachatu. So we'll be getting three forms for all these 35 Kriya Padas. Okay, so Now actually it's your time. You can make your own sentences out of these Kriya Padas. In this
Anything,
list
huh?
we have
That
35 Kriya
sounds.
Padas, and each Kriya Pada will give you three forms of them. So it gives almost 105 forms, and you can use all these 105 with you can use any with any noun forms, any names, any person names, any you, I, you, or any other persons. So basically you can frame with this list of words, you can frame more than 1,000 sentences with yourself, and that you can use usually cover in your day-to-day life. Okay, a small thing we have covered last time, I just wanted to repeat it again this time, like samayaha kaha, what is the time? So we'll set time as ekavadanam 1 o'clock, dvivadanam 2 o'clock, trivadanam 3 o'clock, chaturvadanam 4 o'clock, panchavadanam 5 o'clock, shatvadanam 6 o'clock, saptavadanam 7 o'clock, ashtavadanam 8 o'clock, navavadanam 9 o'clock, दशवादनं 10 o'clock, एकादशवादनं 11 o'clock, द्वादशवादनं 12 o'clock. So we have seen these things, and as well as we have also seen few things like 5 o'clock Panchavadanam, 5:15 we call it as Sapada Panchavadanam. So it will be Sapada Panchavadanam. Sapada means a quarter over the 5 o'clock. Sapada Panchavadanam. And 5:30 Sardha Panchavadanam. Sardha means half over 5 o'clock. That is Sardha Panchavadanam. And 5:45 is Padona Shatvadanam. Shatvadanam is 6 o'clock, and Padona means a quarter less to the 6 o'clock. So that becomes Padona Shatvadanam. And 6 o'clock is Shatvadanam. So again the cycle repeats like Sapada Shatvadanam, Sardha Shatvadanam, Padona Saptavadanam. And so like that it repeats for all the times. And we have also seen few words like Prataha means morning, Sayam means evening, and Ratrihi means night. So Sayam Panchavadanam, evening 5 o'clock, Prataha Ashtavadanam, morning 8 o'clock, and Ratrihi Dashavadanam, night 10 o'clock. So these usages we have seen, and this class we will be seeing a few things like 5 minutes over 5 o'clock. So we will be saying Pancha Hadika Panchavadanam, like Panchadika Panchavadanam, and 5:10 Dashadika Panchavadanam, and 5:50 again it will be Dasha Nyuna Shatvadanam, 10 lesser than 6 o'clock, and 5:55 Pancha Nyuna Shatvadanam, 5 lesser than 6 o'clock. So these are the mostly where whenever we want to specify more, we will be using adhika. Whenever we want to specify less, we will be using nyuna, and remaining format is same. So now the summary for the today, it is we have seen the kriya padas like gachati, likhati, patati, and gachami, likhami, patami, and gachatu, likhatu, patatu. And we have also seen the possessive cases like saha tasya, sa tasyaha, tat tasya. And similarly Ramaha Ramasya, Sita Sitayaha, Devi Devyaha, Pustakam Pustakasya, Aham Mama. So these forms we have seen, and we have also worked out few exercises using these forms. And we have also now recently we have seen the Samayaha, the time. And these exercises, whatever we have learned today, that exercises you can find in the workbook. Okay, so here in the website, if you see, you will find all the sessions and the corresponding slides and materials. You can find the workbook as well as workbook also in this slide, in this page, and for each session you can find the recorded video. So you can, if you are new to this session, you can probably revise these lessons from here. धन्यवादः. श्वः अस्मिन् समये एव मिलामः. Tomorrow at the same time we'll meet. धन्यवादः.